And following the latest on COVID-19, starting on Monday, businesses forced to close due to the pandemic back in March will reopen, including theaters, stadiums, racetracks, and nightclubs. Basically, all businesses will reopen on Monday in the state. The governor made the announcement today live right here on the 4 o'clock news this afternoon. The governor also requiring restaurants to operate at 50% capacity and no more than 8 people can sit at a table. Standing at the bar area of a restaurant, if it's even open, is now prohibited. The governor called on all South Carolinians to wear face coverings and encouraged all local leaders to adopt face covering ordinances. Fox Carolina's Brookley Cromer has been looking into the governor's announcement and is live for us tonight in Simpsonville. And Berkeley, a lot of changes coming Monday.
That's right, Cody. Some of the big takeaways from today's press conference: the governor is allowing arenas, auditoriums, and more to reopen with limited capacity, but the new openings come with new restrictions. Governor McMaster is allowing a large list of businesses and venues to reopen on August 3rd.
Venues, events, or mass gatherings may operate, but under these conditions.
Coliseums, nightclubs, and amphitheaters are among the public gathering places permitted to reopen with restrictions. The governor's executive order requires venues to follow these guidelines. Attendance may not exceed 50% occupancy or 250 people. Require face mask or covering as a condition of admission or participation. Enact social distancing, cleaning, and hygiene practices, and end the sale of alcohol at 11 o'clock.
You know, it will apply to some of our businesses, our private businesses, but as far as the city goes, the amphitheater is the only thing that would be applicable there. We're still limited in what we can do, even with the governor opening up concert venues, just because there's no way to make it work economically.
Diana Gracely is the city administrator with the city of Simpsonville. She says the city will not be able to hold concerts at the amphitheater due to the current guidelines.
It's cost prohibitive to try to do those shows in that venue that has the kind of capacity it does and have to limit it to those few people.
While the governor imposed restrictions on certain businesses, he's also calling for local governments to step up, urging them to adopt face covering ordinances.
I believe it should be a statewide mandate and not a local government issue. I think people will be confused about where the ordinance is mandated and where it's not. I think we would have more compliance if there were a statewide mandate.
Now, the new guidelines will go into effect on August 3rd. If you'd like to find out more about those guidelines, we have information on our Fox Carolina app or on foxcarolina.com. Reporting live in Simpsonville, Brookley Cromer, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.
And we made this the topic of tonight's Fox Fuss. We want to know your thoughts on these announcements. Austin Tellison Messimer said on Facebook, "I am so glad everything is opening up. The best news I've heard all day. The only thing that could have been better is to allow 100% capacity."
Kathy Pierce wrote in, "If he tries a bit harder, we can get to 3,000 cases a day."
And Angela Lane says, open, close, open, close, open, close, LOL.
Remember, you can email us anytime at the Fox Fuss at foxcarolina.com, or the easiest way, find us under Facebook under Fox Carolina News and leave your comments.